Here we go. Number 5 out of 20. Your achievements, presented by mycareercoachonline.com. Job search mistakes. Achievements will get me there. No, achievements almost get you there. Here's our cloud of activities that are in a typical job search. You're operating in the yellow items. That's what 95% of the people do that are out there looking for jobs. Achievement is the first item that we've touched that has been out of the yellow that we haven't enhanced. This is where your definite differentiator is going to happen. Let's talk about achievements for a second. In the scheme of things, what is an achievement? An achievement is quantifiable. We're putting together and we're constructing this statement called FAB. So we've talked about features in a previous video. Now we're going to talk about achievements. Features are skills, talents, things like that. I can do a schedule. I can program. I can do this. Feature. Achievement is quantifiable. Let's talk about sales. A sales achievement would be increased gross revenues by 20%. Increased penetration in the telecom market by $500,000. Quantifiable. Dollar amount, percentage, numbers. Specific to, and they're defined. They're defined by business case, business statistics. In other words, another example would be operations. Increase in production per employee, per head count by 7% this year. Then that would equate to X amount of dollars. Lowered our cost of operations as a whole by 4%. Whatever achievements you use need to be reinforced by your references. They need to know what you're using in your speak, and they also need to know what you have on paper so that they're reinforced. Because what's going to happen is when you tell an employer an achievement, they're going to go, oh yeah, They need to hear it again. They need to hear it from your reference to reinforce it because they have no way to know for sure that that's where it happened. Achievements are a differentiator, but they're going to move you from 3rd or 4th place on the finish line to 2nd. There's one more step to put you over the top. Take a look at the mistakes that a typical person's going to make when they put together a job search. First thing most people are going to do is they're going to gather their latest and greatest information. They're going to write down what features that they did in their last job. In other words, they were a salesperson, they ran a cash register, whatever, a bunch of features. They're going to slap that on a resume as fast as possible because they're typically in a panic mode when you put that together. We're going to go out to the internet in the classified ads and we're going to get information and look at some opportunities, but we're not really going to look at the alignment and we're not going to be prepared to display our benefits to those people. And then, if we're lucky, we're going to get prepared for an interview and actually go for an interview, which isn't being too successful right now because we're not able to get to the top of the hoop because there's 300 resumes sitting on the person's desk and we have no differentiators. We need to stop the madness now. This isn't working. The real question, achievements. What? That's what most employees say when they're out looking for a job. Now let's take a look at it from the employer's view and go to our good friend at the email. Let's use the example of our friend with the Craigslist email. We know there's no achievements here, so let's talk about him and his computer experience. Lost time, downtime on the computer system. In other words, take a problem, apply a feature to it, and get the result, the percentage increase or decrease to the item. Remember, employers want productive employees. They want people to make them money or save them money. Show me. You fail because you don't know what you don't know. Big scheme of things. Achievements. We've been working through our program. We've been working in the yellow areas that everybody does. We've enhanced all of those areas and we've covered all the bases. Achievements is a differentiator that puts you over the top. This is something that most people aren't doing. You have all these other smiley faces that you're going to hit going through here that are all new concepts that the marketplace is not doing. This is the first true 100% benefit that is delivered to you for our program. Career Transformation Program. Remember, you are of value and we're going to show it. On your job search, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I become the top person in the whole process? You're working in the yellow areas. What we're going to do is we're going to align those yellow areas We're going to add on the additional activities where the smiley faces were, and we're going to run you through a process. It's logical, systematic, daily focused actions. So in other words, you're moving towards success. We're going to give you daily encouragement. Now, analogy. You're a baseball player, and you want to be a pro. Just like you're a salesperson or whatever your job function is, you want to be the best person in front of that employer at the time, and you want to knock it out of the park. Baseball analogy. T-ball player. We're going to take you from T-ball to the big leagues, and this is how we get there. What big leaguers do first is they're going to do a scouting report of the existing opponent that they're going to come up against. So in other words, they're going to know all of the features, all the achievements, all the benefits that they have. They're going to know their geography. They're going to know the geography inside and out. They're going to know exactly how they play ball, and they're going to know all of my team's or your strengths, weaknesses, pass. That's the scouting report. We're going to have a ton of data right in front of us all the time to know our value versus the value of the opponent or the value of the person we're going after. Second step is we're going to practice, and we're going to put a game plan together to go to market and actually work ourselves into the game. In your situation, what we're going to do is we're going to put a targeted list together. We're going to show you how to develop that. And we're going to show you how to, and we're going to seed you into those and prepare you for the game. The game is you're prepped as a candidate to go into an employer. You've prepped the employer. So in other words, you've prepped the field and got the field in place. And now you're ready to go and carry on the conversation and work through the process. In other words, inning 1 through inning 9 to deliver you through the game. This is the way it works. We're going to take you from the cloud, and we're going to pull you out of that through a process, just like a professional skier would do when he goes downhill, building momentum as they go, left to right, working our way down the hill as fast as possible to get across the finish line and win. Why are we different? We understand the challenges of a job search because we understand you don't know what you don't know. And we're going to apply this 30-year process to it so that you understand what you don't know. You start to develop ideas around that, and it shows. And then we're going to teach you to go. We're going to take you from T-ball to professional sports. We're going to co-create a vision with you for your future career. We're going to give you tools that you're going to be able to work on at your own pace. You've got 24/7 access to the tools. You're going to get support through scheduled support conference calls. You're going to get one-on-one availability at specific sites, and this is growing every day, so there are actually centers that you're going to be able to go to get one-on-one coaching to work through this whole process and drive that value. We're going to serve your heart. We're going to keep you encouraged with daily encouragement specific to the progress you're making through the program. We're going to do continual prayer for you through a group of prayer warriors that we have that are praying for your employment, for your future, for your success. And we're also going to take prayer requests from you for any challenges that you have, and we're going to pray over those and take action on those. We're going to utilize a definable process. It's always going to be in front of you. Just 30 years of industry-proven experience, and this is very easy to understand. You're going to take daily actions that are supported. This is not overwhelming. You need to have an expectation of 30 to 60 days to a new opportunity. And you know where, and the other thing is most people are hopeless and lost or approaching that in their search for their job. What we're going to do is we're going to let you know where you are all the time in the process so that you have a comfort level with it, but you're still moving towards your ultimate goal. We are a career transformation mission. You are of value, and you're going to show it. Four options. First of all, you can just shut this thing off and move on, and you just keep going the way you're going and getting the same results you're doing right now. Second thing is you can sign up for the program, get started right now, plug in, and start being successful. Third thing you can do is you can register for a webinar. And the last thing you can do, if you have questions, there's something we didn't cover here, or you would like us to pray for you, for your employment, for your financial situation, any other components, we would like you to register for prayer request and place a prayer request with us, and we would love to pray for you and deliver you through this bind that you're in. My name's Trent Warner, mycareercoachonline.com. We look forward to serving you. Thanks, and make it a great day.